Okay. We'll start with that march. Four, three, two, heel front. Knee lift. Low kick. 4, 3, 2, tap out right and left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now tap back. 4, 3, 2, and squat.
Ven conmigo.
4, 3, 2, reach towards the floor, down, up, down, up. If you want, come up on toes. Four, 3, 2, march right. 4, 3, 2, knee lift.
Ven conmigo.
4, 3, 2, now a leg curl. Four, 3, 2, wide knee next. Four, 3, 2, march out wide.
Ven conmigo.
Reach up. 'Arm circle. 4, 3, 2, now step together. 4, 3, 2, reach across. 4, 3, 2, now twist. 4, 3, 2, hold the arms out to the side. One palm is up, one is down. Switch, rotating through the shoulder. And then if you want, you can add a little side to side motion. Four, 3, 2, hold the arms out to the side. We're going to take the right arm towards that left foot, from the center, then to the left, the left hand to the right, down, and up. One more like this, and then we're going to take it a little bit quicker. Down, up, down, up. Remember, you can reach towards the knee or towards the floor. Opposite arm comes all the way back. Look back if you can. And 4, 3, 2, and squat wide. Down, up, down, lift. Now again, if you want, add those toes. Squeeze up at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and march. 4, 3, 2, take the legs out wide. Relax the shoulders. We're going to turn slightly to your left. Bring that right foot in. And 4, 3, 2, pull in. Keep going. Nice, nice. 4, 3, 2. Now take that same leg back, leaning over that left leg, pull in. So now you're leaning over, squeezing in. So it's almost like a crunch here. Standing knee is soft. So it's a little different. Keep going. And then when you're pulling here, as opposed to that back knee just pulling in. Keep going. Four, 3, 2, and march. Taking that right leg, we're going to go out to the side, and that side lunge. So, side lunge, step in. Side lunge, step in. If you want to add a balance challenge, you bring that knee up. Side lunge, and lift. So all on the side. So what you want to think about is pausing here. Standing knee has to be soft so you can balance. And you need to go nice and slow so you can keep that balance. If I try to rush through it, you're using momentum, but you're not really engaging the core. So slow and controlled is best. Nice and long, squeeze up. You can always just tap in if you don't want to lift the knee. Pushing the weight back in the heel. Let's do one more. And release. Shake it out for a second. Now, next move is on the floor, but I think you'll be okay. I think you'll like it. All right, so on the floor, plank, one leg lift. So we're going to still work with that right leg. So you could be here, just lift one leg, and lower, lift, and lower. If it's not comfortable to come on hands, you can come down to forearms, nice long line, one leg lift here. So either one works. Ready? And begin. Nice long line. Same leg, just that right leg. Blow your breath out as you lift. Blow your breath out as you lift that leg. It doesn't have to be very high. Two more. And release. We're going to come down to the mat. So you're in a nice long line. I'm just going to do a swimming motion. I don't know if you can see me. So we're going to take arms and legs up and start that swimming motion. If it's not comfortable, you can lift one arm and leg, the other arm and leg, and begin. So either swimming, low impact is here, or lower impact, just lifting one arm, opposite leg, or you could do that swimming motion. And it's okay if you're not going at the same rate, go at your own pace. This is your time to work through the way it works best for you. Keep working. In 4, 3, 2, and rest. Next move looks like this. You're on hands and toes, or it could be hands and knees. You're just going to lower down to the mat, uncurl the toes, press up, kind of a stretch here, back down, and then you just push up. So it's kind of like a slow push up on the way down, reverse push up on the way back with that stretch in between. And again, at your own pace, you don't have to rush through it. So ready? And begin. You lower down, uncurl the toes, lift and stretch, release, and you press up. Nice and straight. Down, release, up, and down. Now again, if that's not comfortable for you, you can always stay with just a plank position, plank hold. You could do it on the knees, so it can be on the knees, lower down, release, press up to stretch, come back to knees to press up. Whichever one you choose, you just want to make sure you have that nice flat back the whole time. So down, breathe, nice and straight. Let's do one more. So you're working through the core, through the back, and then we rest for a second so you can sit back on heels. Walk the hands forward, stretch it out, and breathe. All right, next move is a plank, walking side to side. So again, you can be in a forearm plank, walk it out, side to side. I don't have a lot of room that way. I should have started this way. Side to side, or on hands and toes, side to side, and you just keep moving for the whole time. So whether you're on forearms, elbow right underneath shoulder, or hands and toes, and begin. Just keep moving the whole time, using our body so you can go at your own pace. You don't have to rush through it. Good form is best. If you need to hold and plank, that's fine. If you need to drop down to a forearm plank, that's fine too. If you're on hands and toes, hands right underneath shoulders. You gotta keep going, keep going. In 4, 3, 2, and rest. So now, you can roll out through your wrists, shake it out for a second, sit back on heels if you need to, you can lengthen out again, or you take your time, and come back up. So another little cardio section, before we come down to the mat, to do it on the other side. Alright, nice. When you come up, march left.
It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's pushing on. Don't need no
4,
reason, don't need
3,
control. I fly so
2,
high, no ceiling when I'm in
knee
my
lift,
zone.
left
'Cause I
and
got
right.
that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops.
Nice, really
Ooh, I
drive
can see
that
my
knee up.
eyes are
Keep the
bumping,
abs in.
moving so phenomenally. Ooh, I like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the
And 8,
lights when everything goes.
7,
Nowhere to
6,
hide, I'm getting you close.
5,
When we move,
4,
when you already know.
3,
So just imagine
2, low kick. If you want to make it a little bit bigger, that's fine. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap out left and right. So it could be here. It could be both arms up. It could be a little hop side to side or a reach across. So this set you can make it a little bit bigger if you want. Really work. Can't stop the feeling. Keep going, keep going. Nice big move with or without the arms. Breathe through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march left. March wide. Now we take the left knee in. Leaning over. You can add a little turn into the obliques. Standing knee is soft. Excuse me. 4, 3, 2. You count it with me in here. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and march. Check out the leg. Left leg goes back. So now we're just leaning over. So still working on the side, pulling that leg in. Ready? And begin. Standing knee is soft. Keep going, keep going. 8, yes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now jump rope. 4, march with those jump rope arms. Imagine you're really twirling a rope. So whether it's just a march, a little skip, or jump rope, up to you. Keep going, keep going. You can always change up what you're doing, heels front. It could be an out and in. And 4, 3, 2, now high knees. High knees, drive up. It could be here if you want to stay more grounded. You could still do jump rope arms with high knee, just really driving that knee up, or that little intensity with the bounce. Yes, 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 go, go, go. In 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice. Keep the legs moving, just so you can recover for a second. We're going to go back to the mat for that plank, that leg lift with that left leg. Alright? Nice work. So get in position. Turn this way. So you're in plank, leg lift. Leg lift. Remember, you can be on forearms and just lift that leg. Only lifting about hip height. You don't need to lift any higher, just squeezing into those glutes. We have 4, 3, 2, and then rest. We're going to come down to the mat, arms and legs, nice long line, legs to hands and toes, or hands. Then we're going to do that swimming motion. So lift up, and then you just start that swimming motion. Or remember, it can be opposite arm and leg lift, squeezing up into the back. So you can choose to do a few swimmers and then a few arms and legs or whatever works for you. You just want to keep going, breathe through it. In 4, 3, 2, and rest. You can stretch it out for a second, maybe pushing back on heels, giving a little stretch into that low back, because then we're going to go back to the push-up, lower down, or push-up position, lower down, stretch, push back up. So in that push-up position, ready, you lower down, release, squeeze up as high as it feels comfortable for you. So it could be on forearms or here, release, and then you push yourself back up in a nice straight line if you can. Lower down, release, lift, and then you press back up. So keep going. If you feel like when you push up, your back is arching or sagging on the way up, maybe go to knees so that you can stay in that straight line. So on knees, you lower down, release, press up, back to knees, and you can push right up so you're in that nice long line. It's not easy, even though it seems like it should be. So keep going. Use your breath. Push yourself up at the top. So if it's too hard, remember, you can bring your arms out a little bit wider, curl the toes under, and then do that press up. If the wrist bothers you, stay on the knee push up. In 3, 2, and release. Stretch it out. Or if the wrist is bothering you, kind of roll out the wrist before we go to the next move. Plank, hands and toes or forearms, walking side to side. So you can always start here on forearms. If your wrist is bothering you, walk to the left for a couple, walk to the right, or depending on how much space you have in your house, go one side more than the other. You don't really have to be even on the side to side. It's really about the form that you have. So whether you choose hands and toes, or hands and knees, or forearms and toes. Just want to keep working. It's a lot of work to move your body side to side. If it's not comfortable, you can hold in plank. That's always an option. In 4, 3, 2, and release. Stretch it out. Roll out through your wrist. Maybe sit back on heels if you need. Stretch it out. Alright, grab a sip of water if you need. Let's come back up. We're going to start with that right leg march. We're going to move to our right, so it's going to be 2 steps to the right, 4 squat pulses here, and then to the left, same thing. So you can make that side to side, faster, slower, just a step together low, it's up to you. We don't have to all be on the same pace. 4, 3, 2, 2 steps. So step together, squat, 2, 3, 4, little step together, squat, 2, 3, 4. And again, if that's too fast, slow it down, step together 2 times, and then 4 squats. So you push through the way that you want to work. Push the weight back in the heels on those squats. You can go half squat all the way down and up. The lower you go, the more you work the legs. Just going side to side. Try one more. And release. Walk it out for a second. 4, 3, 2. We're going to take that right leg. We're just going to step behind, come down, and step back in. So, with the curtsy lunge, this knee has to stay in line with ankle as you step back, or step back. So this knee is in line, and then you step in. So back and in. If it's not comfortable to do that, you can go straight back and in. That's fine. You lower down as far as it feels comfortable for you. Then if you want, you can add that knee up and release. You could lower, bring it up, lower, add that balance challenge if you want. It's a little more work to balance in between. So you move slow, so you can make sure you keep that balance. You keep the standing knee soft. That will also help. Let's do 2 more. You can always tap the foot down in between. And release. Shake the leg out for a second. Arch left. Arch wide. 4, 3, 2, step behind. So now you're leaning slightly forward. Adding arms if you want, up and over or side to side. You can add a little hop. Nice work. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now just the left leg, tap back, back, back. 4, 3, 2, other side. Reach, reach. 4, 3, 2, arch left. Nice job. Now we're going to move to your right, so you can move over to the left side. 4, 3, 2 steps, 4 squats, 2 steps, 4 squats. So you can stay at this pace, or maybe go a little quicker. Maybe the pulses get a little quicker, or slow the pulses down if you want. And then a little quick side to side, slow on those pulses. Lots of choices here, so you can pick. You can do all quick, push through it, do as many reps as you can, side to side, and up. And breathe. Make sure the weight is in the heels. Abs are in. Keep working. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Try one more. And release. Arch it out. 4, 3, 2, We're going to stay with a balance on the right leg. We're going to take that left leg out to the side. So you can bring your left arm up if you want. Lead with the heel. Lift and release. Lift and release. You decide how high you want to lift. It can be smaller. The idea is just bringing that heel up towards the ceiling. Use your breath, blow out as you lift that leg. Four, three, two. You're going to keep that arm up. Now we're going to take that knee out wide. So we're going to crunch in, crunch in. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. March right. Relax the shoulders out wide. Step behind. Leaning slightly forward with or without that hop. Or remember, arms can be up and over if you want to stay grounded, but you want a little more intensity. Breathe. Work, work. Maybe make it a little quicker. Maybe a little bigger hop. We're almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, now we're going to take that left leg, step behind, this knee in line with ankle. So big step back and bring it in. Big step back and lift. So you want to get the feel on this side before you just do that knee lift. So it could be a knee lift, set, and come back into it. Knee lift, set, come back, or lift and balance, reach behind, lift and balance. If you keep the standing knee soft, that will help. So you're working right here for your hips and glutes. Then you step back. This is where you should be feeling it. Then you add that balance challenge to keep that standing leg working. Use your breath. Breath in on the way down. Go out at the top. Let's try 2 more. And release. Kind of shake it out for a second. Right arm comes up, lifting that right heel out to the side. And begin. Lift. Imagine there's a string on your heel. Lifting that leg out to the side. Remember, you decide how high you want to lift that leg. Think about leading with that heel. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Keep that arm up. Knee in. Crunch. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and rest. Take it out for a second. Let's do a little more cardio before we come to the floor. 4, 3, 2, jack or open. Just to push through a little more before we come to the floor. So when we come to the floor, we're going to be doing a few more plank moves on hands and toes or hands and knees. Some more leg work. And 4, 3, 2, and march. March wide. 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs out wide, a little wider than hips. Arms come up, we're going to rotate in, forward and up. Forward and up. Rotate, lift. Up. In 4, 3, 2. Make sure your arms are ready for what we're doing next. Bring it up and open. Up, really reach up and open. Squeeze up and open. Long neck and shoulders, so don't punch up. In 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to put it together. So we're going to rotate here, up, down. Forward, back, up, down. Forward, up, release, forward, back, up, down. So you keep repeating this move, rotating forward, and then straight up. Knees still stay soft. You can even go a little deeper if you want into that squat position. Let's try 4 more. Concentrate on those shoulders. Last 2. Now you can kind of roll the shoulders out, shake it out for a second. 4, 3, yep, right only, lift, lift. Blow your breath out as you lift. 4, 3, 2, left knee, up, up. Nice. 4, 3, 2. Now all right kicks. If you want to stay with me, that's fine too if you don't want to kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march. Wide. March in. 4, 3, 2, jump rope. Keep going. Just want to time this little section. These jump rope arms. Jumping, marching, or skipping. Remember, you can always go a little faster than the music if you want. You don't always have to stick with it. But high knees. I feel like I can't. I've already been jumping rope. Just stay here with the knees, or even smaller high knees. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Work through it, work through it. Drive those knees up, drive those knees up. In 4, 3, 2, and rest. Work it out. Get your breath. We are going to come back down to the mat. So you want to get some water and recover a little before you just totally stop. So walk it out. So we're going to be on hands and knees rather. So hands are right underneath shoulders after you're done getting a sip of water and hydrating. Knees right underneath shoulders. We're going to take that right leg and just lift it out to the side. Just lift. What you want to remember in this position is to try not to lean too much on that left side. Don't let that left arm bend as you're bringing the right arm out. You want to keep the balance on that right. Ready? And begin. So you lift and release. You can do it on forearms if you don't want to be on hands and knees. Blow your breath out as you lift that leg out to the side. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to bring that knee in towards your tricep and then bring it up and back so the foot is flexed. Bring it in and back. In and back. So you don't lift too high. You don't want to arch through the back. In and up. Use your breath, blow out as you press up. Last 4, 3, 2, and hold it up, pulse it up, squeeze up, lift, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. We're going to come over onto our left side. So the heels or the feet are going to be together. Knees are bent. So the knees are in this position. You're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you're just bringing that leg up. So you're still working through the back of that thigh into your glutes. Squeeze up and release. Up and release. 4, 3, 2, and release. Now we're going to lift that leg. It's going to be heel to heel, knee to knee. Heel to heel, knee to knee. So you rotate, heel to heel, and then rotate in. It's out and in. 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 Try not to let your hips roll back. Just let that top leg do the work. You don't want to really move the rest of the body very much out. That's where you really feel it engaged. Last 2. Last 1. And rest. So you can maybe shake out through your hips and glutes on that side. We're going to come over onto our stomach. We're going to go to a Superman move. So your arms are in front, the legs are back. You can lift just the upper body, you can lift just the lower body, or both. So ready? It's up and then release down. Up and then release. Doesn't matter how high you lift. Everybody's a little different. Up and hold and release. So just do a little pause at the top. Try 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Then you can just shake the legs out for a second. Stretching out, releasing any tension you feel. Then we're going to come back up to hands and knees. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, so left side leads this time, left leg lifts. All right, and 4, 3, 2, and begin. So we lift and release, lift and release. Trying not to lean too far onto your right this time, keeping that weight in that left hand. Nice long neck and shoulders. You might have to adjust where your hands are. Now we're going to take that knee, bring it in towards the tricep, drive it up. Bring it in and up. Bring it in and up. In and up. Really squeezing up. You with me? You got it. 4 more. Squeeze. 3. Press. 2. Press. And hold up. Pulse. Up. Up. Lift. Up. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And release. Now we're going to drop over to our right side. Knees come together. Feet are together. So you can have that nice opening motion. Make sure you don't rock back on your hips. Ready? It's lift and release. Squeeze up and release. So if you keep your body nice and still and just really think about lifting that leg and squeezing into the back of that hip and glute. Blow your breath out as you lift. Last 2. Now we're going to do heel to knee. Heel to knee. Heel. Knee. Heel. Knee. So doing that rotation, you should really start to feel hips and glutes engaged. Good. 1 more. And then release. You can kind of shake it out for a second. We're going to come over onto our back. You can hug the knees in for a second here if you want. And stretch out any tension you might feel. So just hug it in, relax for a second. And 4, 3, 2, we're going to take it to a bicycle. So we're going to cross, pulse up, and bring it in. Cross, pulse, up, and in. Cross, pulse, up, and release. So you add that little pulse at the top, then switch back to the other side. So a little pulse up. So you really squeeze up a little more each time. Use your breath. Let's do 4 more. 3. Last 2. Really squeezing up at the top. And rest. Now, we're going to take one leg up. The other leg is long. So you can hold on behind this leg and do some leg circles, adding the arm for support. And if you can let go, do a few circles. So don't just circle the ankle, circle the whole leg. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and then reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. So you can stretch here for a second. Stretch out any tension you might feel in your hips or your back. Raise the other leg, extend, and you can start some circles with your hand on that leg for support, and then let go and do 5 circles, extending that other leg long, and then reverse after you get those 5. Stay lifted. And then when you finish, hug it in for a second, rest, nice deep breath. Then we're going to stay here on our back. So we're going to extend long, and then you want to crunch up here in the center. So you're almost in like a plank pose position, like when you're balancing here. Lower down, and then you lift up and hold. Lower down, lift up and hold. Other option, extend. You can extend, and then just lift up and reach towards the knees a little. Extend, lift up towards the knees. So if it's too much to lift it all the way up, or to extend, that's fine. Keep going. So it's long and lift. This is the last move, and then we're going to stretch. Keep going. I'm going to just change the music while you finish up. Try, if you can, 6 more reps. If you need a break before that, that's fine. Nice deep breath. Here we go. All right. So once you finish, you can hug the knees in, stretch through that low back, take your shoes off if you want. So you can either bring the knees out wider, you can rock from side to side. This is where you decide which move works better for you. You just hug in, knees wide, knees narrow. Everybody's body is a little different, and you need the stretch in a different spot maybe than I do. And then we're going to hold center, bring hands to top of knees, and just circle apart and together. Lengthening out through the inner thighs, letting your hips open up and relax. 2 more. And then we're going to bring the feet to the floor, but soles of the feet together, and let the knees drop open. So from here, you can just let the knees fall out. Nice deep breaths. So with each deep breath, try to let the knees drop out a little bit further. So they might be a little tight right now in your inner thighs or your hips, so you want to really lengthen this out. So take your time. Slow it all down. If you're having trouble extending the legs or knees out a little further, you can always place hands on your thighs and press open a little if you feel like you need a little more stretch. And just using your breath is not enough. And then we're going to bring the knees back in. We're going to roll to your left side and reach for that right leg, pressing the hip forward, stretching that quad muscle a little from some of those quick squats, wide squats, lunge knee lifts. We're going to slowly release, roll to the other side, and press that leg forward. Nice deep breath. take your time and release that leg. Press up to sitting. And then from here, we're just going to extend the legs out from your hips, hinge forward, and then if it's comfortable, round over. So you're leading forward with the chest, stretching through those hamstrings all the way up into the low back. Opening up through those hips a little. So again, with each deep breath, you try to relax a little bit more into the stretch, maybe lengthen a little bit further. And then we're going to take our time and slowly roll up. Once you come up, relax the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to take that left leg long, cross the right leg over the left, hug it in with that left arm, and then thumb to tailbone, turn and look over your right shoulder. So now it should feel good in your hips and glutes on that right side. So stay tall and lifted as you turn. Breathe into it, nice lengthening out through those hips, glutes. And then we're going to slowly release back to center, uncross, and we'll switch sides. Bring that knee in close first, stay tall, thumb to tailbone, and then turn and look over that shoulder. Nice deep breath. And then we're going to slowly release back to center, uncross, take a nice deep breath up, relax the shoulders, press open. And thanks for joining me again, Power Hour. Good work, everybody.